The following contest is a Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 10 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when a superstar is thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last man in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will advance to the main event of WrestleMania. Introducing the participants first. From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena. Introducing the individual who drew number 2. From Tehran, Iran, weighing in at 262 pounds, Colonel Mustafa.
Colonel Mustafa looks ready for action tonight.
Well, he's always ready for action, Cole. You know that.
Of all the superstars on the roster, this guy is among the hardest working. That goes without saying. King John Cena is the one and only leader of the C Nation, and you can bet this will be an exciting match.
Well, they don't call him the face of the WWE for nothing, Cole.
Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation.
Not today, too fast.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time. You know, Michael, I've battled some powerhouses during my years in the ring, and I know John Cena well. Something an opponent has to do, without a doubt, is stay away from his power. Cena has unbelievable strength. I mean, John's quick.
That's it for Colonel Mustafa.
And look, wait a minute, looking around, I don't think anybody's shedding a tear, Michael.
Well, what's your take right now on John Cena?
John Cena, composed, ready. He knows what has to be done here tonight.
What a Royal Rumble this has been. Action fast and furious, but we're not through. We have another entrant. Who's it going to be?
If you haven't done it yet, check out WWE.com. You'll find updates and blogs from all of your favorite superstars.
Yeah, and don't forget to check us out on Twitter. It's @JerryLawler and @Michael Cole. Right, Michael Cole?
Yeah, that's original. King, you touched on something before that I'd like to expand on.
Well, go ahead.
An opponent of John Cena's cannot, and I repeat, cannot fall victim to his repertoire of power moves. Before you know it, you'll be in the attitude adjustment, and the match will be over.
Well, look, if a superstar wants to have a real chance at beating Cena, they'll need to try and keep a certain amount of distance from him during the match, because he's fought out of it. Get ready. Another superstar's about to head out. Hey, look at this. Andre the Giant doing some good work here. Andre the Giant seeks out a big move here.
And he comes crashing down. Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here.
When this guy's on, look out. Here comes another superstar.
Oh, man, and it wouldn't surprise me at all if this guy was the last man standing. Who's going to enter next?
This match will have a lot of big moves. One question will be, who will capitalize on those moves the best?
And who will capitalize on those moves the earliest? That's important.
That packed a punch. A kick to the gut. That'll double you over.
We're about to have another one.
Now, fresh superstar has just entered the match.
And he's still in this. You know, most guys could only dream of going undefeated for a whole year. But not Andre the Giant. He went an astonishing 15 years without losing a match. Can you imagine that?
He's still in this one.
The impact of that sounded like a high-speed automobile accident.
Yeah, head-on crash.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Ooh, that'll knock the wind out of you.
So I guess that's the way to get the 8th wonder of the world off his feet. Amazing.
Boy, the time just flies, doesn't it?
And Cesaro's charging to the ring.
Oh, man, it's about to get real interesting now.
Andre's unbelievable undefeated streak is only a portion of his story. Here's a guy who's also won the WWE Championship, World Tag Team Championship, and was the first ever inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame. I don't think anybody would argue that Andre the Giant is the greatest big man of all time.
As a matter of fact, he's so great.
Oh, he's coming back in.
And he's still in this. Cesaro not letting up.
And his heartless attack continues.
Oh, man, this is getting tough to watch. Get rid of, oh, man, from the high rim district.
I wouldn't know what that's like. Is it time already? That was fast.
Well, here comes many people's pick to win this thing.
What a match this is going to be.
I've been looking forward to this one for a long time, Cole.
Cesaro was first ushered to the ring by the beautiful diva, Oksana. He won the United States Championship in 2012 and held the title for an astounding 239 days. Cesaro then became one half of the Real Americans tag team managed by Zeb Coulter.
He's still in this one.
Well, we all know Fandango's big on appearance. He's certainly not looking too good now.
This might be it.
There it is, the attitude adjustment.
Oh, the dreaded AA.
There's the finishing move. Don't know if you have anything left after that.
Wait, is he still conscious? Man, that looked bad.
And that's it for Kofi. King, while Cesaro was wowing audiences with his superhuman strength, he also earned 2 significant monikers in the process. The King of Swing and the Swiss Superman. Both reaffirm the fact that Cesaro is a brutal force here in WWE. This match is being televised around the world in 18 languages and in over 110 countries.
Absolutely amazing. The world is watching, and I guarantee you they're going to love it.
Oh, he's still in this one.
We've seen this before.
Yeah, I thought we were stuck on a rerun there for a minute. Cesaro has made quite a name for himself. And when you look at his record in singles and tag team competition, and the way he established moves like the neutralizer and the Cesaro swing, it's no wonder Cesaro is one of the most feared men to set foot in the squared circle.
And we've got another superstar entering the match.
And there's a good chance we're looking at the man who will take this thing, Cole. Look at this guy. It's almost time for the next competitor. Oh, he's got him hooked.
He's endured heavy blows here. I don't know how much longer he can go. The referee may have to call this match, King.
Oh my gosh, this is awful. I'm going to tell you something. Whenever you get hit like that, for the next 15 minutes, everybody you see has an exact twin.
Cesaro reversing it. Incredible.
Oh no, that slam didn't look pretty.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
Man, these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all.
Oh, he's coming back in.
I can tell you from experience that being in the ring with Andre the Giant is no walk in the park. He's just so overpowering that it's difficult to get any real offense going against him.
Going for broke. Uh-oh, the hip drop.
Oh, looks like a hip replacement's in the offing. And he's still in this. And it's Fandango executing the reversal.
Just brings him down to the mat with authority there. You're not the only one who's had trouble finding a counter for Andre's power. Some of the biggest men in this industry have found themselves overpowered by the eighth wonder of the world.
Well, you got that right. Andre's overpowered everybody from Ernie Ladd to Big John Studd to King Kong.
Oh, he's coming back in.
John Cena's feeling it.
No one knows like John Cena that you got to fight fire with fire. There's no doubt about it. John Cena is one of the greatest figures WWE has ever known. I've been his adversary, and I've broadcast his matches now for years. I really didn't think that would end the way it did.
Not today. Too fat.
Fandango is done.
And not a moment too soon, if you ask me. Oh, my.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. There can only be one top dog.
He's still in this one.
I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else.
Uh-oh, this might be big.
And Cesaro starting to really turn things up here. When you're as powerful and innovative as Cesaro, you can turn it up in there as easy as a regular person walking into their living room and flipping the light switch.
Great match here, but if you missed any of the matches from this week...
Is he out? No, he made it back in.
Not the first time we've seen this move tonight.
Number 10 will be joining us momentarily.
Randy Orton enters with malicious intent. Oh, that was close. He's coming back through the ropes.
Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort.
He's still in this one.
Look at him unloading with the Daz press.
I don't know how much more of this that back can take.
Oh, wow. What a maneuver. I don't see how anyone can recover from that. What force.
Cesaro's been eliminated.
Oh, man. I wanted to see the swing again.
And Reigns has been eliminated.
That's it for Sergeant Slaughter.
It just wasn't his night, Cole.
Say what you will about Randy Orton, and most people have plenty to say, but there can be no doubt that he is one of the most ruthless performers in WWE.
Oh, forget about ruthless, Michael. I'd go so far as to call him merciless. I mean, when we see the Viper get that demented grin on his face and an opponent in a vulnerable position, we know that things are bound to get a little nasty. Get ready, folks. Get ready. Oh, no. Massive damage done there. we're going to talk nasty when it comes to Randy Orton. I'll never forget the night on Raw when the Apex Predator gave The Miz one of the worst beatdowns I've ever seen right in front of Miz's parents. That was downright cruel, but Randy seemed to enjoy every last minute of it. The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet. Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there.
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark.
Well, King, just like you said, the cruelty factor is always high in a Randy Orton match. The Apex Predator hears voices, and I'm not sure what they're saying to him, but I know they're not telling him to play nice in the sandbox. These are great competitors, great, tremendous gladiators here in WWE.
Some of the best superstars that WWE have to offer.
Randy Orton's got to be hurt after that.
No kidding. I don't know how Orton's not laid out after that kind of punishment. Incredible counter.
Taking this type of punishment must be damaging to his sternum.
Damaging to his entire chest.
No love lost between these two. He's setting up. Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
You're right about that. You got to remember what works.
Devastating takedown to Orton.
Yeah, well, now you got to capitalize on it because Orton won't stay down for long.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
Got to be careful not to take on too much more damage here. And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I can feel the breeze all the way over here.
Gonna have to shake off the moderate damage that's been inflicted here and find a...
And he's still in this. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Andre the Giant's been eliminated.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe my eyes, Cole. You know, thinking about Randy Orton and the great times in what I'm sure is a first ballot WWE Hall of Fame career, you have to talk about when he formed a great evil alliance with Edge, known as Rated RKO. Remember that, Cole?
Of course I do.
I mean, the two men who were dedicated to villainy and destroying all competitors in WWE, they were my kind of guys.
Man, this has been a great matchup.
You're right about that, Cole. A match classic.
Ten of WWE's absolute best competitors on display here tonight.
Oh, out of nowhere! Right in the mouth!
I don't know how the referee can maintain order with so many competitors involved in this one.
I don't know how much more damage he can take. And sometimes that neck pain can be felt all the way down the spine. How much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it.
The courageous leader of the hustle, loyalty, and respect movement is putting it all on the line right now. John Cena's on fire with an unstoppable momentum.
At this point, you think he'd have that move well scouted. At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured. John Cena wants to end it here. There's the five-knuckle shuffle, folks.
Oh, that had to hurt right between the eyes. Way to go, John.
He's still in this one.
What a huge win.
Here's your winner, John Cena!
He gets a victory here tonight. Love him or hate him, that was an incredible match.
An incredible match and a big, big victory.
You have to give credit where credit is due. That was one of the gutsiest performances I've seen in a very long time.
Folks, that match is why people say the Royal Rumble pay-per-view is a can't-miss event.